What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Tower of God New World video. Alright guys, want to talk about something real quick here, and that is going back to the original video I made about Origin Orb versus Shinsu Link, and I want to do a little update here on how suspendium is spent mid-game going forward. Okay, so a lot of people are asking this question because there are some items in the Origin Orb that have people confused and where to get them. So I want to break down this a little bit for you guys to give you guys the best tips on how to acquire these items and where the best place to get them is. All right, so first off, what I'm talking about simply is this: when you go to growth and you go to Shinsu Link, you're gonna eventually hit A here, and that'll unlock you this new mode called Origin Orb. Okay, now someone's done the math for me. Thank you. If you I forgot who your name is, I apologize, but on the Origin Orb versus Shinsu Link video, someone did the math, broke it down for us. And the idea here is to get everybody to A first using soul crystals, and especially as free to play, and then move on and do the Origin Orb. Now, I want to talk a little bit about where a lot of people's questions are coming from and some of the misconceptions that are happening. Okay, so first off, when you get into the Origin Orb, these stats will apply specifically to the element that you are going down the tree for, right? So, for example, this is going to be only yellow units. You can check the applied stats here. It'll tell you what's applied and then the teammates that it applies to, all right? So make sure you note that. Number two, as you go down the list of stats, things start to look a little different, okay? So first off, you'll see soul crystals here, right? That stays the same. That does not change. The amount changes, but the requirement for soul crystals never goes away. So you're going to need that. So a lot of people are asking, Payne, what do I do on my suspendium mid-game? You continue to summon, because as free to play, you're still looking for dupes, you're still looking to advance your account, and more importantly, in this regard, you're looking for soul crystals, okay? Because they're going to be used throughout this entire process for every single element, so you're going to need a lot of them. Now, as you complete these stages right here, you're going to have access to suspendium. You're going to be able to get those for yourself, right? You can see 120 here. If I increase attack, for example, right, that'll push that. I need one more 100 here, or 80 more, to push this and get this 300. Now, as you get lower and lower into the tree, though, things start to change, right? I'm going to explain to you how that changes and what you want to avoid doing to maximize your suspendium savings, especially as free to play, okay? Now, whales are going to probably do this a little differently, but as free to play, you have to do this to conserve, because you're going to need so many soul crystals to get the origin tree done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you complete these, you're going to get access to this yellow instruction manual for free for the first one. Okay? Do not, by any means, use this as a proficiency item, guys. Avoid that. If you do that, you're causing yourself more harm on your account than you even know. Okay? Save this, because once you get down to the next slot here, you're actually going to require that instruction manual and 200 soul crystals to get the 7% max HP boost for yellow. That's right. And it doesn't stop there. As you can see here, those books are no longer being gifted to you from the Origin Orb. They are going to have to be acquired elsewhere. So let's count how many of these books you actually need to complete an entire session. Now keep in mind, soul crystals are slowly increasing. 200 here, 250 there, 300 here, and you need 4 of those, 350 there, and then lastly 400. So the crystals continue to rise, hence why your suspendium should never stop spending on summons, because these are going to be essential for the progression for this to go further. Now, as for the books, 1 is free, so we won't count that one. So you need 1, right there. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these 6 here are single digit books, okay? Sorry, they're just one book, I should say, not single digit. Once you start going down here, though, you need 3 of these manuals to complete even 1 of these. 3 of these here, and then the last one requires 6. Okay? If we do the math now without the free one that we get, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 18. You need 18 manuals to complete an entire tree outside of the soul crystals. Now, a lot of you are going to mistake in this, because if you click the description here, use this to increase the yellow elemental teammates proficiency EXP by 800. I thought that's all they were used for as well when it was early game. Now that I've unlocked this, now I see the full potential of these books. So please, 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 2 things. Number 1, do not use these for proficiency. Continue using your green books and your blue books. These red books, or background colored yellow instruction manuals, in this case it's a yellow book, save these for this specific task. Now, if you read further, you can obtain these from the workshop store. This is what I want to cover, okay? Because a lot of people are asking me this question and they're confused. Some of them are early on gamers and they haven't gone far enough yet, and I want to stop these myths real quick. The question was, Payne, do I use my suspendium differently now to acquire these books? Okay, so if you look here, this is the workshop store. Now remember, the workshop store is not just this store. It encompasses all of these stores. Okay, a lot of people are mistaking that. This is just the normal store. This is the normal store within the workshop store. So the description is not wrong. It's just not telling you exactly where in the workshop store to look for. So yes, you can find them here for 800 suspendium, which is absolutely crazy. Do not do this. To finish an entire, I did the math, to finish an entire section, if you buy it this way, not only do you have to refresh if you don't get the right book for 100 and then 200, then 300, then 400 gems, racking up your suspendium spending, you also have to spend 14,400 suspendium in this store just to get the books if they line up correctly without refreshes. It's a lot, guys. That could all go towards your summoning and getting soul crystals. Now, where you want to focus on getting these books, that's what I want to talk about. So it's not in the Alliance store, and it is in the gem section. But this here is going to be for whales who have completed and maxed out their SR and R units. They'll have access to these green gems. You as a free-to-play will not have access to this for a very long time. So this is not the place. It's in fact in the Arena store. This is where you want to get your books. As you can see here, 80,000 gives you 3. You can purchase 1 at a time. As you can see here at 44,000, I actually went ahead and purchased 6 of these earlier. So I did 3 first for 80,000. That took me to 120K, 124K. Then I refreshed for 100 suspendium and got myself another 3 books. That put me at 6, right? Now, once I get another 80K, I'll push some more and continue buying this. This is how you want to approach this. Please, please, please do not use your suspendium to get these books from the normal store. You're going to be spending them unwisely, and you're going to run out of suspendium, and you need soul crystals from summoning, and that's where your suspendium should still go to build your account and get your dupes and continue rolling through adventure mode, right? So very important, guys, to note that. Now, the only issue with Arena is it does share with this other currency, the extracts here for your exclusive weapons. Depending what you want to focus on first, whether it's one character or the origin orb, this is still the best place to get either item. So please do not use these unwisely, guys. It will be a massive issue for you going forward. Now you can buy, someone mentioned this and I apologize for not noticing it, you can get this treasure chest here for 200K if you're now at 30 to 40 of exclusive weapons, and you can actually choose the exclusive equipment enhancement extracts that you want. So that's kind of a good thing to note as well. But for the books, guys, this is it here. Get your Ranker Arena. If you haven't unlocked 920 yet, this is where you're going to do it. You're going to unlock 920. You're going to go in Arena. You're going to go to Ranker Arena, and this is where the coins start happening. It's per hour. As you can see here, I've got massive whales, mega whales, megalodons, whatever you want to call them, who have 47 million power already. This is server 1. Like, I'm not ever going to hit that point where I'm top even 1,000, I'd say. It's just not going to happen for my free-to-play account. And most free-to-play are going to be in the same boat as me, right? Just the whole focus is slow and steady. Because number 1, you're not going to have enough suspendium to get enough soul crystals anyway, so you're going to have to build your summoning tickets right over here. I've got 9, so I got 1 more to go, and I can get my 10 and get some soul crystals. And you're also going to need to build your suspendium. So it's going to take you some time anyways, guys. So don't rush and spend gems irresponsibly, because they are not easy to come by. Alright guys, this is Payne. Hope the video was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Please don't spend your suspendium in a silly manner. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in the next one.